No, you. Hey, Jay, come back here. Jay. Fool ass bitch, man. Jay. Need my money. Jay. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you.
Man, shoot program. What's up with the family? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth, and this is indeed, man, the Punch Junkie Podcast, man. Salute to the family. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing community. Be sure to go visit the website, join the website, become an official documented member of the family. www.ldbcsports.com. That's www.ldbcsports.com. Damn, that's not. My fault. Go over to 78 Sports TV on Patreon and subscribe to the LDBC tier, man. Subscribe to the LDBC tier on 78 Sports TV Patreon, man. And y'all be sure to join the family, become an official documented member, man. Salute to y'all. Shout out to the entire Punch Junkie Network, man. The last place in the world for real fans of the sweet science. Y'all be sure to come check us out, man. www.punchjunkie.network. Punchjunkie.com will get you there, though, man. Punchjunkie.com will get you there. www.punchjunkie.com will indeed get you there. Salute to the family, man. What's up with y'all? Man, I'm hopefully everybody had a blessed and enjoyable Thanksgiving, man. You feel me? Hopefully y'all got full as a bull. Enjoyed your family, got to spend time, watch some incredible sports, man. Like you got football, you got NFL football, you got some college football, you got the Battle of Atlantis, you got the Maui Invitational. You feel me? Like it's just sports everywhere, man. Just sports falling out the sky. You feel me? It's sports and turkey everywhere. You feel me? So hopefully you got the opportunity to enjoy yourself, man. So salute to you all, man. Thank you all so much for taking the time to chop it up with me. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all on this Black Friday, man, November 24th, 2023. The time is now 9 a.m. and I am like all the way tardy. You feel me? I am like all the way. Well, actually, I'm late. You feel me? I'm like all the way late. All the way late. You feel me? So apologies. Ain't no excuse. I was turkey wasted. You feel me? I was turkey wasted. Got up this morning. I actually had to, I called T-Few and sent him a message like, hey, bro, my fault, man. I ain't even talked to him about the Financial Friday or nothing. Turkey wasted. You feel me? We was turkey wasted. I'm turkey wasted. But I said, man, let me get in here, man, because I gotta give respect where respect is due, man. It's this Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade I got to give respect where respect is due. But today, it don't even seem right, man. Friday, November 24th, like we all the way through November. You feel me? We all the way through November in the year 2023. Like we at the end of the year. Man, it don't even seem right, man. It don't even seem, it seems funny to say, man. It feels super funny to say, but we're actually here, man. So salute to you all, man. I don't want to D-Man Jr., boy, I was, man, comatose from an overdose. You feel me? D-Man Jr., I was comatose from an overdose. Like, hey, man, I'm looking at that stuff funny today, though. I'm looking at it like, man, we got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, ham, balls, like chickens, turkeys. I'm you feel me? I'm gonna have to ease into it today. Yeah. I'm gonna have to ease into it today. But we actually in preparation, man. We have family coming in from out of town, so we gotta get everything prepared. So I'm literally not gonna be on here long. But at the end of the day, I had to come in here and get it in because I don't know what the rest of the weekend might hold. You feel me? I don't know if I'm gonna have time or not. And I feel like I have not put enough respect on this fight. You know what I mean? So I wanted to come in and just chop it up on you know what I mean, and give y'all my analysis of the situation. You feel me? Give y'all my thoughts, drop some game on the ground for the Hungry Hounds, and tell you how I think this thing is going to pan out. Especially with I'll say the co-main event and the main event. So it's a little bit after 9. So let's go on and get it in. Salute to everybody taking the time to tune in, though. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. Salute to everybody. Excuse me. Salute to everybody. Shout out to everybody that is tuning in the live stream. Also, everybody that's tuning in the syndicated version in the podcast format, wherever you listen to your podcast. Thank you so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it, man. I'm gonna take this time once again to invite you over to the Punch Junkie Network, the last place in the world for real fans of the sweet science, man. Y'all be sure to come check us out, man. www.punchjunkie.network, but punchjunkie.com will get you there. You can also head over to punchjunkie.com for all the latest, greatest news in the sport of boxing. Just come on in, man, and come catch us. Come catch us over there, man. My brother T Few just responded to me, said, man, it's all good, slow motion. He said, slow motion over here this morning. Yeah, man. He must have got turkey wasted too. Salute to old school Winston Lee, man, putting some paint where it ain't, man, on both places, man. Over in the live stream as well as the Junior Truth mobile app. Thank you so much. So I was man, I got so much to say. I'm gonna try to squeeze it into this little bit of space. I probably should wait until there's more folks, because I don't want this. I don't want boxers to mix this message. Maybe we'll just double back on the message again. But like, I'm hearing these rumblings, and I'm pretty sure y'all have heard the same rumblings of Jose Benavidez Jr. Talking about insinuating his him sparring Errol Spence Jr. and having success versus Errol Spence Jr. Nah, man. And he even insinuated that, you know, he may have dropped Errol Spence Jr. in sparring. Hey, man, I miss the old, like, sparring used to be what went on in sparring stayed in sparring, right? Like, sparring used to be it used to be almost like sacred. You feel me? Like, people didn't really talk about sparring because it was almost like sacred. Like, when you look at sparring, like, sparring is a little bit different. It's first of all, you got kind of different pockets of sparring, right? So you have sparring where there's, you know, light sparring or like walkthrough sparring. You have sparring where you know, people just kind of talking noise to each other and end up, you know, putting on the gloves and sparring. You have sparring where, you know, two people end up just kind of being in the gym. Like, you know, people end up in the Mayweather gym. So people be coming in, you know, they be out of shape, maybe not training, you know, whatever. And then they end up in there sparring. That's how you hear the stories of Dev Haney and Tank Davis sparring, and they say Tank was out of shape, and you feel me? Dev got the best of him, but he buzzed Dev and all of, you know what I mean? Like, you just kind of for the boxing culture, like, the gym is kind of like a, man, I don't want to say it like this, but it's kind of like a sacred place. You feel me? It's like, you know, a sacred place. So people will be not training and not boxers will be like not training and not don't have it, not in camp or whatnot. And a lot of times they'll go to the gym just to see what's happening. Or they'll go to the gym to get a little quick workout in. Or they'll go to the gym and go work with some of the kids that's there. Like, it's like the boxing gyms like literally be like that. Like, you'll go in the boxing gym and you'll see like pro fighters who are in the gyms just in a regular sweatshirt. Like, they'll just be in a regular stuff and they just be popping in to see what's happening. You feel me? Because it's kind of a sacred place for a lot of fighters. Okay. So you end up with people who might just be hanging out in the gym and then they end up sparring. Then you have like sometimes fighters will be in camp and they'll have spar people to spar, but you're in that capacity, like you're like an employee. You understand what I'm saying? So like you're paid to be a part of the camp, to be a sparring partner for a camp. You know what I mean? There are fighters who actually have made tremendous amounts of money over the duration of their careers being sparring partners. You know, of course it's not money like, you feel me, being the main event on the card, but it's still a way to get paid. Like, oh, okay, you're gonna come out, all right, you're gonna be a part of this camp. You feel me? So you're gonna get paid, this amount of money for, 4 weeks of sparring, you know what I mean, to get this person prepared for this fight or whatever. Um, and even in that case, it's not really a thing people like where people like come in and they just be where people come in and they just they people aren't just talking about sparring. You understand what I'm saying? Like people just don't, like you're an employee, so you just come in. And because I liken sparring to like practice, right? Um, you have people who all they ever do, like they'll talk about they'll talk about shit that happened in practice. You understand what I'm saying? But the practice don't matriculate to game film. You understand what I'm saying? And so like it's like I be like AI, man, when people be talking about sparring so much. I'm like, bro, we talking about practice. Like y'all talking about practice, bro. Sparring is practice. Not a game, not a fight. We talking about practice. Man, we talking about practice. You glorifying your success versus a fighter in sparring, bro, and they were practicing, bro. We talking about practice, not a game, bro. Not the game that you go out and bleed for. No, we talking about practice, bro. And so this is the stuff I be looking at in this modern landscape of boxing where everybody talking about sparring and here's the leaked sparring footage and like, bro, we were practicing, bro. You realize that, fighters can be being trained, right, in sparring, and they might tell a fighter to go in for a round and you don't throw nothing but jabs. You understand what I'm saying? Don't throw nothing but jabs. And that's what they were working on in that piece of practice. And you capture the film and you landing power shots and all they doing is jabbing. And then somehow that film gets leaked on the internet. Like, bro, we talking about practice, bro. Not a game, not a fight, not under the lights. We talking about practice. Like I'm not, yeah, cause I done been there before. Like somebody ball out in practice, and we putting in a new play, bro. Like this is a new play. You feel me? We putting in a brand new play. This the first time we ran it, and somebody get a stop. You know what I mean? If we on offense, somebody get a stop or somebody get a pick and take it to the house, and we got to hit that. And like, that was a brand new play. That was the first time. That was the first time we ever. That was the first time like we ever ran the play, bro. Yeah, that was the first time we ever ran that play, and you scored. We talking about practice. So that's where I'm at with it, man, with all these sparring stories, man. I mean, I know it's cool, and a lot of us are, that hardcore fans that we really be wanting to hear that stuff. And, we want to hear about the sparring wars and the boxing stories and all that. But like you have to realize like everything everything you gotta put in perspective, bro. Sparring is practice. And that's all I'm gonna say, man. Like you can have fighters who are like, look, man, in this round, I want you to lay on the ropes and I want you to, let him come forward and I want you to work on getting off the ropes. You supposed to be in that part of sparring, you supposed to be working on pivoting and getting off the ropes. You feel me? And you pinned on the ropes and somebody's coming forward and it's something you ain't good at and they landing shots on you. You feel me? And then that sparring footage gets recorded and it gets leaked. And so now the story is this motherfucker got his ass whooped in sparring. Like, bro, he was working on a very specific skill. He was drilling a skill. We talking about practice, not a fight, bro. We talking about practice. Like, it is very possible for a fighter to be in sparring and their coach say, look, this is specifically, now I'm talking about the actual trainers. I'm talking about the coaches. I'm talking about the actual teachers. They're saying, look, this is what we're working on. You are in the last fight, I saw you get caught in the ropes. We got to work on you being able to pivot and get off of the ropes. So you're going to go into the ropes and you're going to let your partner let him come forward and let him land shots, and you're going to work on getting off the ropes. And then that little piece of footage gets recorded once again with the fighter on the ropes, shelled up, working on protecting himself and getting off the ropes. And all of a sudden, that is him, that's on somebody's YouTube channel talking about motherfucker got his ass whooped in sparring, leaked footage from sparring. Like, man, bro, we talking about practice. That's it. We talking about practice, man. Not a game, not a fight, practice. So that's kind of how I miss the old stuff where we just didn't hear too much about sparring. And, I would like for the trainers and the coaches and the people and the teams to, man, get them phones out of sparring. Excuse me, get them phones out the gym. Get them phones out the gym, bro. Get them phones out the gym. If somebody in their gym with their phone, like, bro, why are you here? If it's not, that's why they have open media workouts. Like, they have workouts for open media for you to go in and take your camera and so on and so forth, bro. But other than that, why would you be in the gym on the like? Come on, bro. Why are you in the gym on the phone, man? You should be in here working. If you ain't working, you should be leaving. You understand what I'm saying? Your phone should be in your bag in the locker or in your bag in the corner. Why do you have a phone out recording sparring? Like, I want coaches to get back on that. Like, man, nah, ain't no phones in here. If you ain't working, you leaving. Period. Like, we need that, man. Get these phones out the gyms. If it ain't an open media workout or somebody ain't coming to do an interview, get these phones out the gym. We got to bring some of this old school shit back. You understand? We talk about all this stuff we got problems with in the sport of boxing. Like, let's start there. Let's start with the discipline. Let's start with, like, this limiting this access. You feel me? Limiting this access, bro. You ain't ain't no cameras in here. Ain't no phone. Leave your phone in your car. If you coming in here, you coming in here to work. You understand what I'm saying? You coming in here to work, bro. What the hell is you over here with your phone sneaking and recording sparring? Like, we talking about practice. So when I hear people glorifying their success against fighters in sparring, man, it's like a nails on the chalkboard for me. We talking about practice, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Period. We talking about practice. KG says it's the vid that's intended for study purposes that's getting leaked. Nah, not all the time, bro. I be seeing people sneaking and recording, and that shit be getting leaked. But I understand, if you recording for you in the actual camp, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand the like, when you can tell when it's for study, when it's like a elevated view, or if a person is like up on the actual canvas on the outside recording, like, I understand that. And that's getting leaked is a whole different problem too. But this people sneaking and having their phones out, nah, man, get out of here, bro. And once again, like I said, we talking about practice. It could be any scenario that's getting recorded. You feel me? Motherfucker could be saying, all right, man, we got to work on that left hand, man. That left hand is you don't do nothing but throw lefts this fight, this round. And that get recorded. Somebody's coming full force, throwing everything but the kitchen sink. You understand what I'm saying? And all you doing is throwing lefts and trying to control the distance. Man, we talking about sparring, bro. We talking about practice. So anyway, with that being said, let me get to these breakdowns. So first of all, let me ask you all. I'll ask you all. I'm not gonna open up the phone lines because I don't have time. How do you see the we'll start with and maybe I'll create a poll or something. I probably won't. We'll start with Jose Benavidez Jr. versus Jamal Charlo. I'm gonna say this, man, and I've been really thinking about this, and I've really truly been like thinking about this, man. And Jose Benavidez Jr. versus Charlo, I think it's going to be a whole hell of a lot of a better fight than people actually think. I believe that it's going to be competitive. I believe that it's going to be. I think we're going to see ring rust from Jamal Charlo. Um, I believe we're going to see some boxing. Excuse me, from Benavidez, but I don't. Benavidez Jr. is such a wild card, man, because he is a very emotionally charged fighter. So what I'm trying to figure out is, um, how is he going to be able to handle the charge of his emotions in this situation. It's a pay-per-view fight. He's on a card with his little brother. He's fighting a world champion in a return fight. He's fighting a fight that he's supposed to be a tune-up. You understand what I'm saying? He already naturally has a whole bunch of chips on his shoulder. He got a chip on his shoulder because, he's the little big brother. He got a chip on his shoulder because of things that have happened, in his life that have altered his boxing career. You understand what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he got all kind of other stuff he's dealing with too, as we all do. So I'm just not sure how he handles it. You understand? And I'm gonna tell you, in the press conference, all of that jumping up and down, trying to fight outside of the ring, and all of that stuff, man, is just stuff that I think that that's the kind of mindset that will hinder you in a boxing ring, because when you're emotionally charged, you tend to lose sight of your assignments. When you're that emotionally charged, if you can't take your emotions and direct them in an appropriate fashion, then it makes you very vulnerable. And I feel like him being emotionally charged up for this fight, because it's going to be clicking on all levels as far as the emotion. He's either going to have to like use his emotions to be zeroed in on his assignment, on the actual plan, and going out and actually executing his plan. He's going to have to use that to be charged up for that, or his emotions are going to take him away from his game plan, and he's going to be out there and he's going to be super vulnerable. Mel Charlo, and what we've seen, Mel Charlo, Mal Charlo, what we've seen and how we've called him, like we've known Mal Charlo for having that stick, a lot of, for a good portion of recent, boxing years, we've said that, Jamal Charlo had the best, one of, if not the best jab in the sport of boxing. You understand what I'm saying? And also, Mal Charlo was the one that was out here knocking shit down. You feel me? He was the one that was out here really walking through shit, knocking shit down. And that's what we've kind of come to know and adore Jamal Charlo for. In this fight, man, I'm just not so sure. You feel me? Mal hasn't had a knockout since 2019 when he fought Dennis Hogan. You understand what I'm saying? And then his last couple of fights, he had that fight versus Deverenchenko, which a lot of that he won a unanimous decision. He also had that fight versus Montiel, and that was in 2021, and that's his last fight. His last fight was in 2021, in June of 2021. We're ending 2023. So you're talking 2.5, damn near 3-year layoff. And he's coming in versus a fighter who's been relatively active. You feel me? He's been relatively active. In that time frame, Jose Benavidez Jr. has had 4 fights. You know what I'm saying? He's had 3 fights. He's had 3 fights. He had that loss versus Terrence Crawford, then he was out of the ring for damn near 3 years. You feel me? Then he's had 3 fights. So he's been more active of the two, recording 1 fight per year. One of them being against Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Then he just recently scored his knockout over Slayton Janjamin, whoever that is. So he has been more active. He's been in the gym. He's had more camps, and all of that good stuff. As far as, I don't think Jose Benavidez Jr. has what it takes to beat Jamal Charlo in a traditional sense. Okay? There are a whole lot of variables in this fight. You know what I mean? So if I got to make a pick, I got to pick Jamal Charlo to come out and win the fight. I got to pick Jamal Charlo to win. You understand what I'm saying? He's set up to win. It's a fight that he should win. If he doesn't win, we got a problem on our hands. You understand? But this is a fight that's kind of like, this is checking a box with regard to his return. It is indeed supposed to be a tune-up, and I need Jamal Charlo to come out and make this fight literally look like it's a tune-up. You understand what I'm saying? And he should actually beat Benavidez Jr., man. And he should literally stop David Benavidez Jr. You feel me? He should literally stop David Benavidez Jr. If he doesn't, we got a whole bunch of questions on our hands. And that's all I'm gonna say, man. You know what I mean? Queen 71 said, damn, you not opening the phone lines. Queen, you wasn't. If I open them, you wasn't gonna call in. Go ahead on with that foolishness, girl. Go on down the street with that foolishness there, girl. You not gonna open the phone lines. You wasn't gonna call in if they was open. But I'm picking Maul, man, and I'm picking Maul by stoppage. This is a fight that it better not go 12. You know what I'm saying? It's not even at his weight class. It's not for his title. I think they're fighting at 163. I think is the weight. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely interested to see how they look on the scale. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at Maul in the press conferences and whatnot. I don't know, man. He don't look as strong as just in the face. I'll just say that. Just in the face. He looks kind of depleted, man. So we'll see. I'm interested to see how they look on the scales, definitely. But if I were, like I said, man, making my pick, let me make my pick so I can move on. I got Maul Charlo, man. He got enough coming off of a 2.5 year, almost 3 year layoff, getting back in, a lot going on. He got enough to beat Jose Benavidez Jr. But once again, I guess I got to do it with a caveat, which is a problem in and of itself. And the caveat being that, man, Maul has a lot going on, man. Like, he got in ring inactivity, man. He got personal issues. Like, he hasn't been in the ring in over 2 years. So that's like, come on, man. Like, we got to tell the truth. Like, that's stress. You feel me? Like, no paycheck in like over 2 years from your primary source. Like, that's stress. A lot when we've seen him, you know, he's been on social media. KG, yeah, bro, he looked like Eddie King Jr., bro, for real. Hair all over his head. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he looked like, because, you know, the Charlo, they already look like Little Richard, bro. He looked like, you know, Little Richard when Little Richard fell off. It's shut up. Shut up. Like, man. So it's hey, man, bro. D-Man Jr. said, I got Maul beating the snot out of Jose nose. Man, I hope so. You understand what I'm saying? I hope so. He should win this fight, bro. Now, as for what's next, we'll have to see. Now, I will say, I do like the calm, cool, collected demeanor. You know what I'm saying? Of Maul. And hopefully, I want to see how it translates into the ring. You know what I mean? Because I've seen Maul Charlo in a space where bro, wasn't nobody touching him at 160. Wasn't nobody touching him. You feel me? Like, I've seen him in that space like, oh, yeah. You feel me? And 154 before he moved up. Like, I've seen some stuff like, yeah, bro, he the one. You understand what I'm saying? And then it's kind of just tapered off. And so we gonna see. You feel me? Hey, Stormy B man said that's cause he feels like going on. You feel me? I feel like going on. Oh shoot. Salute to my brother, the guy, man, in the super chat, man. He says, what's the Mexican monster mindset if Junior gets knocked out? Watching All Access, you can see he adores his big brother. Hashtag Go Bucks. Hashtag The Haven. Hey, bro, he gonna wreck. He going in the wreck, bro. He really gonna put a stamp in it. He already going to wreck, bro. He really gonna put a stamp on it, though, bro. He going to stay. Man, I'm gonna say this, man. So I got Jamal Charlo beating Jose Benavidez Jr. By stoppage. He gonna stop him. You know what I mean? He's gonna stop him. I say it might take him a little bit of time to get it done. Because he's gonna come out. They're gonna get past that initial onslaught. Jose Benavidez Jr. is gonna talk that. He's gonna talk that talk, and then he's gonna toe that line. He's gonna realize he don't really have enough for Jamal Charlo in that early stage. He might even get knocked down early, and then he's gonna get up, and then he's gonna box. He's gonna get back to trying to box, and he's gonna go into survival mode, like trying to box and trying to make it. You feel me? That warrior gonna get tested early. You feel me? And I don't think it's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? And then he gonna end up getting banged out. Pause. I give it 7th round. I got Jamal Charlo by stoppage in the 7th round. TKO 7th round. All right, man. So man, it's 9:29. I gotta go. Listen, man. Jose Benavidez Jr. versus Jose Benavidez Jr. Good googly moogly. These brothers, man, they be driving. Jamal Charlo, Jose Benavidez Jr., David Benavidez, the Mexican monster, versus Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, aka Mr. It's Me Again. Listen, man. And I got a whole new respect. I used to didn't like that It's Me Again. I think I told y'all that Demetrius Andrade has fastly grown to be one of my he's one of my new favorite fighters. Him and David Benavidez both are a couple of my favorite fighters. Hence why it's important for me as a fan to buy this fight. But that It's Me Again, that comes from the great American entertainer, aka the king of R&B as we know it, Bobby Brown. I had peeped it because I was listening to Bobby Brown with my kids, and every little step he comes in and he says, "It's me again." You feel me? Right before he I can't sleep, and right before they says, "It's me again." Yeah, I said, damn, that's where Demetrius got that shit from. It makes sense. Boston, the whole Maine, New England thing. That makes perfectly good sense that he would get that from Bobby Brown. Okay, cool. A lot of y'all don't know that, but now you know. You feel me? And you had to come to the Punch Junkie to get it. But look, come on, the guy said, sing the song again. Come on, the guy. I feel like going home. I feel like going home. Yes. 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 All right, man. David Benavidez Jr. is a Mexican fight fan's dream, bro. There, I said it, man. He is a Mexican fight fan's dream, bro. He is a Mexican American fight fan dream, bro. Man, if you are a Mexican fight fan, bro, Jose Benavidez Jr. is my brother Drew Titan Lab. I gotta get out of here. He is a Mexican and Mexican American fight fans dream. Those are two different demographics of fight fan, if you didn't know. All right. he is, man. Hopefully y'all can hear me, man. The screen and froze again, man. That Eddie Kane Jr., man. That Eddie Kane Jr. then did it, man. I feel like going home. Yes. Look, man. David Benavidez Jr. versus Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. Okay, this is how I see it. Demetrius Andrade, the Demetrius Andrade is a masterclass boxer. He is a very talented, very skilled, very gifted boxer. Hold on. I think we back, man. Hey, can you? Okay, I think we back. My fault, y'all. It was that Eddie Kane. I feel like going on. Yes. You feel me? Yes. He is man, David Benavidez Jr. Let me go back. He's a Mexican fight fan's dream. He's a Mexican American's fight fan dream, bro. He's the one. Like, let's be clear, he's the one. You know, we talk that Canelo Alvarez. People talk that Canelo. I know I gotta go. Salute to my brother Drew Titan. Is Drew Titan live? Can y'all look and tell me if Drew's live? Let me get out of his way. He is a Mexican fight fan's dream, bro. Everything that the Mexican fan base expects from their fighters, he is that. You understand what I'm saying? He is from that ilk. He is from that ilk, man. He is from that Julio Cesar Chavez. He's from that branch, bro. You understand what I'm saying? He's from that branch. That Salvador Sanchez. He's from that branch. Like, you don't understand. Like, okay, Drew just getting live. I'm gonna go. He's from that branch, bro. He is, if you are a Mexican fight fan, bro, man, he is oh my God, man. Man, bro. So when you look at this fight, you see this clash of styles, bro. You understand what I'm saying? You see the traditional style of the Mexican fighter that come forward, fight, toe the line. You understand what I'm saying? Defense is offense is defense. You understand what I'm saying? David Benavidez's defense is his ability to control the distance and his hand speed. You understand what I'm saying? And his punch accuracy, man. That motherfucker is accurate with them punches, bro. He is accurate with the punches and his punch placement. It's nothing like watching him from a distance and he's erect. He's fighting tall. He's not one of these Mexican fighters that comes in, or one of these tall fighters, that comes in and gives away his height and leans forward and leans on you like my brother Robert Easter Jr. He's not one of them, bro. He's fighting tall. He's erect. He's landing pow, pow from his distance. Pow, pow. When he's getting closer, pow, pow. He's working off the jet. Like, man, David Benavidez is a monster, bro. And he is a fighter that is committed to doing what it is that he's going to do, and he's going to come and he going to get the job done, bro. Man, Demetrius Andrade is a once in a generational talent, bro. He's a kid that has been fighting since a child, but he's been fighting on a global stage since a child. You feel me? He's been traveling the world since a child. Queen said, so who you got? Look at Queen. She coming in here under that. Hey, just slamming in there. She coming in here with that energy. The hell with the foreplay, just slamming in there. Sit down, Queen. Be cool. Be cool, Queen. We gonna get there. We gonna get there, Mama. Be cool. So, we got and y'all gotta go. Just come back and catch the replay. I'm gonna land the plane in a second. You feel me? We got Demetrius Andrade is a kid he's traveled the world before he became who he was. Like before he like literally became who he was, and he's grown into his size, bro, his skill, bro, his ability to fight. You feel me? His ability to box. He's a boxer slash puncher, bro. Like, you feel me? If you're not careful, bro, he'll pivot and get one of them angles on you, and then he's gonna land one of them awkward shots. You understand? And get you in trouble. You feel me? He's gonna control the distance with the jab. He's gonna move. He's not gonna keep his head on the line. You feel me? And he's a kid that's going to be committed to getting it done, no matter how it needs to get done. If you get him in danger and you get in too close, he's going to be able to tie you up. He has a masterful game, bro. He's masterful. You feel me? Now, this fight, man, I think, honestly speaking, is really going to come down to, in my opinion, it's going to come down to the game plans, the corners, of course. Salute to Coach Andre Rozier. Salute to Jose Benavidez Sr., man. And not just Jose Benavidez Sr. Salute to the whole team. You know, it's a whole team of the I guess call them Latino fathers. They come together, they work together. I think that's a beautiful thing. Jose Benavidez Senior, he talked about Junior Lopez over there helping. He talked about it was another dude that he mentioned, I can't remember, but they kind of have a team that they come together and they work with, with these fighters. I think that's a beautiful thing, man. So salute to them for that. Salute to them. But I think, man, I think this fight is going to come down to the game plans. And I also think, I be letting LD say we know David's game plan though is to come forward. Nah, it's let me explain this. Let me explain it this way from my perspective. You have come forward fighters, and then you have pressure fighters, bro. David Benavidez is a pressure fighter. You understand what I'm saying? So when I said come forward, I misspoke. He's a pressure fighter. Pressure is not always coming forward. You see what I'm saying? Coming forward is like you just literally, when you come forward, you see fighters who are committed to coming forward, and it's just they're just a bull matador. You feel me? Kind of, they get in those bull matador situations. David Benavidez Jr., David Benavidez, the Mexican monster, is a pressure fighter. You understand what I'm saying? And so what you see from, a lot of times, I'll give you an example in an exchange. Like you'll see a fighter who's maybe trying to control distance, and you're closing in as a pressure fighter, and then the boxer will try to pivot out. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see the pressure fighter, the come forward fighter, just throw a wild shot and miss. And this person, the boxers pivoted out and they look bad. You understand what I'm saying? Well, when I see some certain pressure fighters, they come in, and when they're really masterful at applying pressure, they understand that the pivot is coming. And when the pivot is coming, what do? They sidestep and they meet you there. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of them, when they get real good, when those fighters try to pivot out and move and turn, you'll have a left hook waiting for you, like a left hook to the body, like, yeah, get your ass back over there. You feel me? Like them fighters, when they try to boxers are trying to pivot out, a pressure fighter, I'm talking about it'll be a hook. Man, get your ass back over there. You understand what I'm saying? And I've seen fighters before in there versus pressure fighters, and they try to pivot out and get dropped. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're moving, and they might in the midst of moving, they have a technical flaw where they drop their hands and then their chin is up in trying to move, and then they get caught. David Benavidez is a pressure fighter, bro. Man. And I think the keys to this fight, I think but I'm gonna tell you the keys before the fight actually, while I tell you what it's gonna come down to. Okay, the keys to the fight is, I feel like David Benavidez Jr. is going to have to establish that he's the bigger fighter because they're damn near the same size. He's going to have to establish himself as the bigger fighter. He's going to have to establish himself as the stronger fighter. And he's going to have to establish that I can hit you whenever I want to. You understand what I'm saying? So he's going to have accurate punch placement, and he's going to have to win those firefights and those exchanges. You understand what I'm saying? And he's going to have to stay defensively sound because Demetrius Andrade is an incredible counterpuncher. You understand what I'm talking about? So if he makes you miss, he gonna make you pay. And so you have to be prepared if you're David Benavidez. But you have to establish yourself as the stronger, bigger, more accurate, more active fighter. You understand what I'm saying? And you have to impose yourself. Like there has to be an imposing of his presence on Demetrius Andrade. And it's gonna have to, and when we say fighters getting broken, like breaking the will of a fighter, that is a fighter who is able to impose their presence on a fighter and make them understand that there is absolutely nothing that you can do to stop what I'm coming to do. And you give up. You understand, you break, you wilt under those circumstances. Demetrius Andrade is going to have to come out and he's going to have to get the respect of David Benavidez Jr. He's going to have to get it early. He's going to have to get it often. He's going to have to make David Benavidez Jr. fight going backwards. He's going to have to do it. He's going to have to put that motherfucker on his back foot and make him fight coming backwards. Demetrius Andrade is going to have to establish himself as the bigger, stronger, craftier fighter. He's going to have to. He's going to have to establish himself. If this is going to come down to I got more skills than you, Demetrius Andrade is going to lose, bro. Because we've seen David Benavidez Jr. in there with fighters who were craftier and had more skills. Caleb Plant. And he imposed his will on Caleb Plant, and Caleb Plant wilted. Demetrius Andrade is going to have to say, I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I'm craftier, I'm better than you. He's going to have to establish that early. He's going to have to land some shit that get David Benavidez respect, if not put him on his back pockets. He's going to have to, I think David Benavidez Jr. is a naturally bigger dude. So I think that there's a lot of work put in for David Benavidez Jr. to maintain his weight at 165. I need Demetrius Andrade to launch vicious attacks to his body. We've not really been able to see constant vicious attacks to David Benavidez's body. I'm going to need Demetrius Andrade to figure out how to launch some attacks to his body. Give me a strong stabbing jab to the stomach. Stab him to the stomach. You feel me? Make David Benavidez. I talked about him fighting erect and standing up. Make it so he's hesitant to stand up straight. Touch that belly button. Like touch that body. Pause. If he's able to do that, Demetrius Andrade is able to do that and keep up his stamina over the duration of the fight, he'll win. If he wilts later on in the fight, haven't established that, haven't put that water in the basement, haven't done what he needed to do, haven't done what he needed to do to slow down David Benavidez, man, Demetrius Andrade, this is gonna be a late round stoppage, bro. Now, as far as what I think for this fight, what I think is gonna come down to, man, I gotta go. What I think is gonna come down to is the preparation up to this point. Honestly speaking, I think it's going to come down to the preparation up to this point. And when I say preparation, I'm not talking about camps. I'm not talking about sparring practice. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fights under the lights. And I think that David Benavidez Jr. has faced competition that can prepare him for a fight versus David Benavidez. I do not believe that Demetrius Andrade has faced the competition in the pro ranks that will prepare him for David Benavidez. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think that Demetrius Andrade has not faced tremendous pressure fighters who are gonna come forward and apply tremendous amounts of pressure with hand speed, who's bigger than him, who's stronger, so on and so forth, who causes him to run through his A, B, C, D, E plans. He's not faced that. You understand what I'm saying? I've seen David Benavidez in there with a tremendous amount of good competition that will prepare him and have him better prepared for this fight versus Demetrius Andrade. We've seen David Benavidez in there. We've seen him in there with Andrade, who was actually outboxing him. You understand what I'm saying? We saw him in there with Caleb Plant, who we already know what Caleb Plant is. You feel me? We already know what Caleb Plant is. We saw him in there with Caleb Plant and what he was able to do with Caleb Plant. You feel me? We've seen him in there with some, I'm telling you, man, we've seen him in there with some boxers, masterclass boxers, if you will. You feel me? Anthony Darrell is a boxing motherfucker, man. Caleb Plant is a boxing motherfucker. So I feel like this fight comes down to the competition that they faced and preparation for this moment. I got David Benavidez winning, I believe. I really want to say stoppage, man. I really truly want to say stoppage. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I want to say stoppage, but I think it'll just come down to a unanimous decision. I think it'll come down to a unanimous decision. I got David Benavidez winning by a unanimous decision, man, in a 12-round war. You feel me? In a 12-round war. Man, I think that Demetrius Andrade is going to have a tremendous amount of success. I think he's going to have success early. Then I just think that gas tank, man, once that gas tank depletes, man, you don't want to be in there with David Benavidez and that gas tank depletes, man. That's not a good situation. That's not a good situation to be in. You feel me? Like, you just think about it, man. David Benavidez is coming off of a masterclass dismantling of Caleb Plant. You feel me? Sweet hands and a unanimous decision. And Demetrius Andrade just went 12 rounds with Damon Nicholson, man. He went 12 rounds with Damon Nicholson. And then previous to that, he knocked out in 2021, he knocked out Jason Quigley, bro. And then prior to that, he had a unanimous decision. He went the distance with Liam Williams. You feel me? Like, these are just, it's nah, man. It ain't the same, man. I got David Benavidez, man, winning, bro. Unanimous decision. All right, man, I gotta go, man. Salute to y'all. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man. You have absolutely no idea, none whatsoever. Salute to the family, man. Shout out to everybody that shows love to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted grooming products specifically for you, man. We are still having a No Shave November, man. We didn't do a Black Friday sale this year. We chilling. You feel me? Don't be surprised if you see us pop up for Cyber Monday. But salute to y'all. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man. And man, I look forward to this fight, man. I really, truly look forward to this fight. Man, this is Junior the Truth signing off, giving you a daily reminder to view your life like a pair of dice until your life looks like a paradise, man. View your life like a pair of dice until your life looks like a paradise, man. I'm a hard-born player, mate. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.
We offer the best grooming products for you. Yes, all natural and handcrafted too. We want to help be your swagger, your style, class, and luxury. Make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah. So get in style with the Black yeah. Grooming company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. Black Gentleman Black.